G'day, I'm Sean and welcome to, actually I can't tell you where we are, it's a bit of a secret location, an underground bunker if you like. You'll find out why in just a moment, but I'm going to talk about June, a very, very big month for McLaren. First of all, 50 years since the passing of the late, great Bruce McLaren, one of the greatest New Zealanders, one of the greatest people in motorsport. It's clear to say his legacy lives on. You'll find out just how well in a moment. It's also the 25th anniversary of one of McLaren's great achievements. They won Le Mans on their first ever visit. They didn't just win Le Mans, they actually claimed 4 of the top 5 places in the F1 GTR. Incredible result, and in a roundabout way, it's led to what you're about to see here. In fact, I'm going to be joined now by Luke Newberger from McLaren Auckland, the brand manager. Luke, good to see you, mate.
Pleasure.
I want to thank you for a couple of things, for joining us and for this. But let's talk history, because after McLaren won Le Mans, they celebrated by building 6 LM versions for the road of the GTR called the LM. You've seen one.
That's right. It sits pride of place on the MTC Boulevard. It's the crown jewel, so to speak, of the McLaren collection.
And it's road legal.
It is.
And worth a lot of money.
Well, some say the most highly insured vehicle. Yeah, it is. It's an incredible car.
My goodness. So let's just see how this went. So the GTR won Le Mans. They built 6 LM versions. In 2020, we've got the Senna, and the Senna's been very popular in New Zealand, hasn't it?
Senna was incredible for New Zealand. I mean, we delivered 6 customer cars. And earlier this year, we delivered the one Senna GTR racetrack only variant. So now Senna was, it's certainly exceeded our expectations.
Can you see my brain ticking over here? Because I'm thinking, right, the GTR won Le Mans, they built an LM version. There's a GTR of the Senna, track only. Yeah. There could be an LM version. It would make sense, wouldn't it?
It would make sense, Sean. It would.
Right. Can we just take the covers off this thing?
Let's do it.
Oh, man. There's no better colour.
There could only be one colour, let's face it.
What a car. I can't believe it's here in New Zealand, and there's actually a great story. I'm going to start by looking at some of the features. These wheel arches here are just incredible. They're different than the Senna, and they're actually the reason why this car's here.
In a funny roundabout way, yeah, that's right, Sean. We were with customers at an event at Goodwood, and following the event we went to the MTC, and as we walked past one of the building areas, I noticed a fender. It was a Senna fender, but it was a little bit different.
You were being nosy.
I was being nosy, yeah. So when I came back to New Zealand, I made some inquiries, and I formally registered our interest in a vehicle that didn't exist.
So you rang them up and said, oh, can I please have the car that has those wheel arches? And it's here.
And now, a year later, it's here. That's right.
And how many are we getting in New Zealand?
We're getting one, just the one.
And in Australasia?
That's it.
Wow. Wow. I've got to show you this. This is, see, I'm a sucker for the retro stuff, Luke. These wheels, because they're just like we had on the F1, on that car that won Le Mans.
It's a homage to the F1 GTR, and I think, isn't that what makes this car so cool? It's that retro aspect.
And I'm geeking out on the 5-spoke Oz wheels, and then you point out the brake calipers even.
Yeah, the brake calipers are the same colour, yeah. So everything about this car is a tribute to that incredible F1.
Now, there's a lot of bits that seriously make it go faster, but there's some really cool touches as well, and gold-plated suspension arms.
That's right, yep.
Just like the original.
But that's not the only.
I know, come around here. Because I remember, being a teenager when the F1 came out, and the gold under the engine cover, and sure enough, you could see it in here. And the gold 4-pipe exhaust too, because that's not a normal thing.
We had 3. For Senna LM, we've gone for a new exhaust system, 4 pipes, and of course, the famous 24-karat gold heat shields.
Look, you can just see a bit of it around there. Now, I know the gold looks absolutely sexy, but it does a job, doesn't it?
It does. Just like on the original F1, it's the most fantastic insulator of heat. And we see it back here on Senna LM.
It looks cool though.
It does, yeah. It looks
Something
very cool.
You can see more when you peek through there. But we can talk about the thing that's there to do a job, but there are a whole lot of touches on this car to make it unique, and that's the team at McLaren Special Operations.
That's right, MSO for short. And each of the cars that came to New Zealand, the 6 customer cars, had one way, shape or form of MSO, and that made them all unique. But this is what you get. if you let that team at MSO loose.
So you didn't have to tick any boxes. This is when they'd say, right, this is what it needs, what it wants, and what we want. Brilliant. And what are some of the touches?
Well, if you look around this car, I mean, that's what makes it so fantastic. There's all these little tributes to that incredible F1 GTR. So just like the front with the louvers in the fender, the incredible gloss carbon fibre front splitter, the 5-spoke Speedline style wheels, even the window surround through here, all the details in gloss visual carbon fibre. We don't have windows in the doors this time, Sean.
What?
Instead, it's a piece of painted carbon fibre.
Oh, that's right, because you had to be, I always felt in the centre, you couldn't wear jandals and shorts, could you?
Well, now you can.
Brilliant.
But my favourite part of the whole car is the LM etched into the end plate of the wing and the unfinished aero posts. I think that just looks fantastic.
Just magnificent. I tell you what I love, though. I do love the fact that this, around the lights, is now body colour as opposed to the black. It changes the whole look of the front of this car. That's my favourite touch,
Now,
I think.
you're a details man, Sean. Did you notice the blue anodised centre caps? Blue on the right and red on the left.
No. I think he's pulling my chain. Oh, my goodness. And I do like to think I'm a details man. I missed that completely. That is insane. So you can't rotate the tyre.
Well, so you don't get mixed up, that's right.
That's magic.
This car's just fantastic.
Now, the bit I do love, we talk about all the looks and what I know so many of the looks do a job, but there's some work being done on that gorgeous 4-litre twin-turbo V8.
There is. It has port and polished heads, and it's been blueprinted by the team at MSO. You're going to ask me the horsepower, aren't you?
I know.
Let's just say it's 800-ish.
Right, so no, the normal Senna starts at 800. I say normal Senna. The Senna starts at 800, so there's more. I've sort of done some research and it would hint that's the case, but work's been done on the induction and the exhaust. We've got those 4 pipes. It should sound different. I'm glad you uncovered it for us, but I'm wondering, could you please start it for us? Can you jump in? Can you make that beautiful noise, please? I love too the orange in this car, and I've talked about it before, but when Bruce McLaren chose this colour for the Can-Am cars, it was solely so that the cars they were lapping could see them coming. I just love that about, even this colour has a reason, but wait for it. Oh. Now, I can feel the vibe, Luke. I can tell you don't want to get out of this car, so I'm just going to squat down beside you here. This is some special cockpit.
I love all the touches, all the LM touches. They continue through here, Sean. You've got the new billet aluminium pedals, just like the F1 road car. LM on the carbon tub here. Designation plate, of course, it says LM. And
look at these seats.
They're pretty special. So McLaren orange inserts and the pull tabs. Just like the F1 GTR.
Just magic. Even the struts, I just love that. Just fantastic. You know, your life is McLaren and every car is special to you, but to have this car at McLaren Auckland in New Zealand, knowing it's the only one in Australasia, what's it mean for you?
Oh, I think we're pretty fortunate. You know, we do get our fair share of the special cars, and there's something about the LM that I always look forward to. So let's hope that it's something that they continue in the future. But that's not the only special car we've got coming this year.
What? I love that, but wait, there's more.
More about that in December. But for now, this car's on display in our showroom, and we would love the public to come and see it because we love cool cars.
Indeed, we do, yes. So do come, head to McLaren Auckland, Great North Road. Oh my goodness, I'm going to shut the door, let him have his quiet wee moment there. He's a happy lad. Come and check this car out. The Senna LM. Beautiful.